Well, if you watched my last video, I did a bunch of mole to get some brews because I wanted to go to next. And yeah, I've gotten a lot of farming XP from all the seed nest from mole, and as you can see, I'm only 4K away from 99 farming, so it's time to go ahead and get it. Here we go. Level 99 farming on the UIM. That is my 7th 99. And this is pretty much the first, like, real skilling 99, in my opinion. Because most of my 99s have been combat-related stats, and the only really, like, skilling one, I think, was fire making, but that's a pretty easy one. So, let's go get that cape. Alright, time to come over to Drainer Village and talk to Martin, the Master Gardener, and get my farming skill cape. And there it is. There's the emote. This cape provides a 5% increase in yield, so pretty good for herb farming. And it also provides unlimited teleports to the farming guild, which is not that useful for me now that I have a jewelry box in my house and I have a spirit tree in the farming guild, but early game that's pretty good. But that's a pretty nice start to this video. Looking pretty nice. 2112 total. Oh, that's also a palindrome. Okay, I'm finally using up the last bit of herbs, making the last potions from mole. I spent like an entire day and a half farming all the seeds and making some potions, but yeah, now we got a decent amount of potions here. I made like 20 super combats, and we made like a bunch of brews last video. I think I had like 180 Renards that I made. They were pretty much all from Sarah, because Sarah dropped a bunch of Renard seeds. Oh, Mole dropped Renard seeds too. So yeah, it was like 180 Renards and just a few super restores. Probably gonna fletch a decent amount of these U-logs next. Not sure if I'm gonna do all of them though. And gotta kill that Spory too and still do some of these combat tasks. I'm gonna be doing this task. It's the plant-based diet. Don't pray. Don't lose any prayer points. If you saw my, I think it's my previous video, I had preserve on accidentally. I'm gonna make sure I don't have it on this time. And yeah, it's a pretty whack setup. Just some storable stuff from my house mostly, but it's actually still pretty solid. So yeah, hopefully I don't wipe. This is pretty dumb, but I don't care. So yeah, here we go. Alright, that should be the task. Yep, there it is, plant-based diet. So I'm going to camp out here at the island north of Fossil Island, because there's a bank chest here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just unnote an inventory of U-logs and then go underwater for a bit and fletch them. Yeah, I'm going to go underwater here, and I'm just going to fletch some arrow shafts here, because if just waiting down here, there's a chance that seaweed spores spawn, and like, yeah, there's one right there. Farming seaweed is like one of the best ways to get the farming pet, and now that I'm 99 farming, I really want the pet, because I don't really have much motivation to do other methods like tree runs and stuff. I think I have like 16 or 17 million farming XP on my normal account and don't have the pet either. So I'm around 30 million total XP without the pet, so it'd be really nice to get the pet. And yeah, once I get a decent amount of seaweed spores, like enough for a few runs, or at least enough for one run, then I can just camp up by the bank, you know, in between the seaweed runs and just chill there. Probably do some editing too in the meantime, because I think I have like 4 videos worth of clips currently that I just need to edit, and I just haven't the motivation or time to do it. And oh my god, there's more seaweed spores. Well, I guess that's enough, so I can just camp up there for a bit now, because you only need 1 spore per patch, so that's only 2 spores at a time. But yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in probably a while. I'm gonna be here a little while, and then I forgot to mention, I'll be buying broad arrow tips, because it's like one of the best ways for Iron Men to get fletching XP, is to make broad arrows. And maybe I'll consider doing some agility while actually fletching the broad arrows, because once you get the broad arrow tips and the arrow shafts, you no longer need a bank to unnote things from, of course. Yeah, enough rambling. So I don't think I'll be using nearly this many U-logs up. Apparently, fletching the arrow shafts is like the easy part, it seems. I was looking at the wiki, and each broad arrow fletched gives 10 XP, apparently. So, if I were to make all these in the broad arrows, that would already be 430,000 XP. And I don't really need much more than that. Like, I think I need, like, maybe a little over a mil XP to get level 90. So I think I'll probably have a bunch of U-logs left over. This is actually pretty chill, though. I didn't realize that you make a full inventory. I'm thinking about just doing like 1,000,000 XP or just a little bit more. I'm probably either going to get like 89 or like 90. Something like that. I need 90 to plus 5 boost for the Desert Diary. I might get a bunch of passive XP for making darts and bolts and stuff too, so I have to take that in consideration. So yeah, I'll probably stop just a little bit before 90. Because I'm also not in a rush to get the Desert Diary done, because I don't even have a KQ head yet. So I've gotten to the point where I am now making the headless arrows from the arrow shafts and the feathers. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to pull an old classic UIM method and do some fletching in the middle of a pest control game. Because basically what you can do is just hit a few monsters, get your progress bar up high enough, and you can kind of like AFK most of the time and just fletch. And yeah, it's probably pretty frowned upon, but honestly, UIMs have it hard enough, so I think we can do this kind of lazy pest control way. I kind of want to complete the pest control collection log because I'm pretty close to done. There's just a couple of useless items left, like the Void Knight Seal and the Void Knight Mace. And then you can also turn in pest control points for prayer XP, which is no longer very good on its own. It used to be like just meta prayer training, but nowadays it's only really worth if you're doing this like I'm doing and just fletching, because it's kind of like 0 time XP in a way, I guess. Because I don't know what else I'd be doing better anyway. I could do agility with the fletching, but that would actually take a very long time. So yeah, I guess I'll hop over to the pest control world and get started. Hopefully I can finish the rest of these within a day or two. I don't know how long it's going to take. I've pretty much been doing this all day, and I've only done this many. Well, it looks like I can go ahead and get a Void Knight Seal for 10 points. That's a free collection log slot. Not that I cared too much about collection log slots, but like I said, I'm just so close to completing pest control that I might as well. Alright, I'm going to try to rub it here and see if it does anything.
That's what she said!
Well, that was kind of lame. Doesn't look like it does too much damage, but you get a few uses out of it. I think it looks like it's 8 uses. Yeah, it's pretty lame, unless I can find a bunch of them stacked together. The clip got messed up a little bit, but I did buy the Void Knight Mace, which is not storable, and I completed the pest control collection log. From now on, I'll be using the commendation points on prayer XP. However, I won't be using them anytime soon, because the XP scales with level, so I would at least wait until, like, ideally till I'm level 98, but probably at least 95 or so, just way in the future. There's 88 fletching. So I finally finished making all these headless arrows and have about 172,000 of them. So now it's time to buy the broad arrow tips from a Slayer Master. Now I've heard they're pretty expensive, so I think I'm going to have to come over here and get my big cash stack out. I'm not exactly sure how much I need, but I'll get like 30 mil just in case. We'll take a look at this cash stack and see how much I have left once I buy enough of the tips here. But it's fine if it costs a lot, because that's the point of having a lot of cash, is to spend it on certain expensive skills. Alright, so it looks like the price starts at 5,500 for 100 broad arrowheads. Let's just buy a few of these. Let's see how the price changes. 5,511. It doesn't look like... Oh, the packs pretty much regen very quickly, so I can do the math real quick. It looks like it's about 55 each. Okay, looks like that's actually going to be around 9.5 mil, which is definitely a lot of money, but I still do have plenty, so no worries. So I accidentally shift-clicked, dropped some broad arrow packs on the ground, and I had no idea they were this big. Look at that! Like, I guess it is 100 arrowheads, but come on, that seems a bit ridiculous. Like, surely the arrowheads aren't that big. Holy crap. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. Finally, I'm getting some decent XP drops. That's literally 10 times what I was getting before. Holy crap. Hey, and there is level 90 fletching. Oh, I can make dragon arrows and amethyst darts now, so that's a pretty big level. And I also can boost +5 to 95 to fletch dragon darts for the Desert Diary. But I should get at least one more level. Well, I think it's just one more level from the rest of these broad arrows anyway, so I can just use a pie for that. But another cool milestone is now I'm 2115 total, and that means I've officially surpassed my normal account, El Cogne, which is 2114 total. So this other account of mine can never be called my main ever again. I pretty much already stopped referring to it as my main, but now it's just strictly inferior. It is lower total level. So I guess it's now officially my alt account. Pretty high level alt too, if I do say so myself. Alright, here's a cool little milestone. 200 million total experience. So if I had focused all of my gains into just one skill, I could have completely maxed it out. Of course, I would never do that though. But anyway, I just realized I can start hunting crystal imps while finishing fletching, because there's a good chance of getting dragon dart tips from crystal imps, and I'll need those to do the desert diary. So I might as well go ahead and do that. Alright, there we go. First crystal impling. I think this is the first one I've ever caught. Oh my god, an elite clue? And onyx tips? I didn't even realize you could get elites. Well, I actually managed to get that elite casket. Let's see what we get. Yeah, that about figures. Oh my god, I got another elite. What the heck? Oh, this is like the really annoying one too. Oh my god. What the hell? Apparently I already have 63 tithe farm points, so just one quick round of tithe farm will get me enough to buy the hat here. God, I'd almost forgotten how terrible this place is. Like, it is so annoying to do. But at least this XP drop is pretty nice. Not that it matters, because I'm 99 now. And tithe farm is basically impossible to get a pet from. It's extremely rare. But yeah, that easily gives us enough points to buy the farmer's hat. Let me double check this real quick. Farmer's straw hat. Yes, it is that item there. Farmer's straw hat. Oh yeah, new collection log pop up, of course. I've been debating on whether or not to make the stash unit, because there's some, like, you know, weird UIM storage mechanics and things like that. To sum it up as quickly as possible, if I make the stash unit, I have to take a piece of pyro from my house and put it in there, right? So then, the only way I can actually use pyro and get the full set out is if I take everything out of the stash unit. So in other words, if I wanted to use the full pyro set to go back to Wintertodt, I would have to have the farmer's straw hat and Shazian body with me. But I could drop the Shazian body and get it back easily, so that's not an issue. So it would just be carrying the farmer's hat with me, which is not really that big of a deal. And I probably won't even go to Wintertodt again, so I think I'm going to do that. The other option is just to simply not make the stash unit, but then you have to complete the farmer's outfit, which is pretty damn annoying, because otherwise, if I just stored this in my house, I wouldn't be able to get it out. I might do that eventually anyway, but yeah. For now, I'll just make the stash unit. Well, it has been a little while, but I finally did get the Seer Cull step again. I really need to go to DK's sometime soon, since I have pretty good gear now, but yeah, that'll happen another day. Oh, I was mostly waiting until I get the Elite Fremennik Diary, which I could boost for, but I'm just one Runecraft a level away, so I'll just probably wait for that as well. Yeah, no big deal though. I'll turn this into Watson, and then I can easily get a Master in the future just by turning in an Easy and a Medium, so that's all cool. And there's level 91 Fletching. That's going to be the last level I get from these broad arrows, which means now I can just boost with a Dragon Fruit Pie to do the Desert Diary. But I still do have to get these Dragon Dart tips. I've done like 12 Crystal Implings and I haven't gotten them yet, and it's 1 out of 18, so I'm approaching the drop rate here slowly but surely. Yes, I finally got the Dragon Dart tips. Let's see how many it took. Took 22, and it's 1 out of 18, so not really dry. Alright, I'm here at the Bedabin camp now, and I have a bunch of dragon fruit pies, so let's eat one of those and fletch some dragon darts, and there we go. That is an elite desert task. The only one I have left is to speak to the KQ head of my POH, so definitely we'll do some KQ in the near future, and it shouldn't be too bad now that I have a Zamorak Nosta. Well, I finally finished fletching those broad arrows, and in case you're not familiar with them, they are untradeable and they can't be sold to a shop, and they're pretty useless, so I'm just going to drop them and let them despawn. Even though they have this yellow loot beam on them, you can actually sell them. Just going to double check here. Yeah, you can't sell them, so it's kind of just all fake. So I was pretty much planting all this seaweed just mainly for pet rolls, but since I have all of this seaweed now, you know, I might as well do some super glass make and do some crafting training. At least just a little bit, maybe finish off like this one level to get to level 92. I think it'd only take like a little over 3,000 sand, so it's not like too big of a deal. I know I'm supposed to be doing next, but like, I don't know, I'm just kind of feeling like skilling, which is really odd. That's like unusual of me, you know. If you watch my channel, I don't usually do too much skilling. It's like I'm mostly PVM focused with a little bit of skilling, but yeah, I don't know. It's just a nice amount of giant seaweed here. Might as well just use some of it up. And I do want to get a torture eventually instead of being a fury noob. At least getting 92 would only put me one level away from being able to boost. Maybe get the last level from like gems or something. Yeah, actually I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna finish this last seaweed run here and then read Death Bank again and do some crafting. We'll do some mining and then do some crafting. So I've been doing some sand mining because like I mentioned earlier, I did want to get a little bit of crafting XP out of all these seaweed since I had farmed them anyway. And I completely forgot about this boat to Temperos. It's actually really close to the quarry. It's just right up here. What I was doing before was like going through the Shanty Pass and carpeting to here and then running down. And yeah, this is probably the closest way besides a Camulet, but using a Camulet's kind of annoying on a UIM. I think I have like 1,600 buckets of sand so far. I'm probably gonna get like 3,000 or 4,000. Nothing too insane. It's going by faster than I thought it would. It's not too bad at all. Plus, I need mining XP anyway. Alright, I didn't even plan this, but I got exactly 5,000 buckets of sand from that last inventory. That's pretty convenient. I think that's a good amount. Guess I'll just start glass blowing now and doing some seaweed runs in between. It's been a while since I've done this, actually. I haven't done this method since before I was making videos, which is pretty crazy. That was a while ago. I did it on the way to getting my Fury, so yeah, basically what you do is just you need to unnote 3 of the seaweed, and the rest of it becomes molten glass, and just blow the molten glass, and wow, that's the wrong thing. Don't do that. Yeah, make the highest tier thing here, and there's so much on the ground to pick up. Holy crap. I'm pretty sure this should get me 1 level. Once I finished up blowing all the glass, both to my inventory and the extra on the ground, I just dropped 3 orbs, unnote some giant seaweed, and then drop the rest of the orbs. And I do it on a different tile, so I don't have to worry about it being on the same tile that my my glass is on. And so yeah, this is pretty chill. Like, you get to AFK quite a bit with all this molten glass as compared to charters where there's only like probably like 13 on average you get, because you can only buy 10 in a charter ship. Hello everyone, it's been about 2 months since I've recorded a clip on this account because I've been playing Leagues. I did make one Leagues video, but I decided not to continue with making content for it because it was like a lot of people complained about it being really saturated, and yeah, it definitely was. I also didn't really feel like making content for it, honestly. It just felt like I couldn't really make it interesting. But anyway, I'm here to claim my rewards here, and I did get the Rune Cup, I believe. Yeah, there it is, the Rune Trophy. Unfortunately, I think I was about 3,000 points away from Dragon, but this still looks pretty cool. There's a lot of other cool rewards too, and I also should be able to purchase past rewards, even though I didn't do Twisted League and I barely did Trailblazer. None of these are really that great, honestly. Maybe the blueprints. Some of the rewards are pretty good from this league's actually. So you have like a void recolor, which is awesome. And then you have cannon kit, which I'm gonna have to look into, since UIMs will often just let their cannon despawn if they do use one. So that way it's like kind of storable. I don't know if the ornament kit will stay on the cannon if you let it despawn. I would think it would, but I'm gonna have to look into that. Then apparently mystics as well, and variety. Yeah, I can afford like all of these rewards easily. And then I'm definitely going to get the Shatter Teleport Scroll because this was actually really cool. I'm currently using the Trailblazer one, which you've probably seen in other videos. It looks like this. Which is, yeah, it's pretty cool. He just draws like a compass. But this one actually looks even cooler, I would say. It puts all these like fragment things around you and then some hands like suck you down into the portal. I need to make a Leagues Hall in my POH now because there's some things I can store there, such as the Relic Hunter outfit. And when I have that stored, I can actually use this emote, Relic Unlock. And I'm big about like these little completion things like that. You know, they're pretty cool. Except for like Explore. There's no way I'm going to do 600 beginner clues, but I would definitely like to get like the music cape and 300 hard clues and this one, of course. Okay, I was like actually worried about having enough space for this room, but I forgot I recently made the spirit tree and fairy ring combo a few months ago because this just used to be a spirit tree up here. So I do have an empty space for a Leagues Hall. Oh nice, it's only 15k. That's by far the cheapest part, though. I think some of these things cost, like, marble blocks and gold leaves and stuff. Do I do the ornate one and spend a lot of money, or do I do the cheap one? So we got that, and then we have trophy case? Wait, trophy case and trophy stand. Or pedals. I'm not sure what the difference is. I guess I'll build them both anyway. And then we have the... Put the Trailblazer globe here, the ornate league statue. I'll probably put the Trailblazer globe here. Then what else? We have League accomplishments. I guess I'll make that. Yeah, it looks like a lot of gold leaves. I got a lot of money though, so it should be no big deal. Yeah, I know, that's a weird flex. And the outfit stand. Yeah, that's important. That's what I need to unlock the emote. I decided I want like the ornate versions of everything pretty much, so this is going to cost me quite a bit. If I did the math correctly, 5 marble blocks and like 7 gold leaves I'm going to need. So, yeah, I'll probably be hopping worlds here, at least for the marble blocks, because they... I guess the price increase isn't that much. I'll probably buy 2 each world and then hop. Yeah, I don't want to, like, hop, like, 7 times for just, like, to save, like, 7k. It's really not a big deal. Ouch, I had a green cash deck a second ago. Oh, no, that was, like, over 2 mil. Alright, well, I'm almost done with building everything. I'd have to buy a few items here now, and I went ahead and bought the Relic Hunter outfit, and this is what it looks like. Yeah, so it's pretty cool, actually. And this is storable on the outfit stand, of course. And then also, I'm going to go ahead and buy the Trailblazer globe, because I can build that in my house. And actually, I just discovered there's a Trailblazer rug as well, which looks pretty cool. I was going to build the opulent rug with a gold leaf, but I think the Trailblazer League would just be cooler, because it's also Leagues related, whereas the opulent rug isn't. So I think I just wasted a gold leaf, but it's no big deal because apparently it alks for like 60k. Yeah. So let's go ahead and get Trailblazer rug as well. And yeah, I think my inventory is pretty full for now. I can also get a variety ornament kit. This can be used to recolor the whip. So that's pretty cool. Oh, I'm actually running low on points already. Holy crap. I thought I had a lot more. I guess the Relic Hunter was a lot of points. Holy crap. I gotta be careful with my point spending now. Okay, here's the Trailblazer rug. Oh, that does look really cool. Holy crap. Yeah. And then the Trailblazer globe. That should be the last things to build in here. And then, of course, I built the one trophy stand here in the middle. And I did figure out this mahogany trophy case just lets you claim your other trophies from it, which is convenient. Then I should be able to store this. Sweet, so I should be able to do the emote now. Oh, I can. Awesome, I like that. One more emote unlocked. Okay, I still gotta buy a banner for this display case as well. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and recolor the whip too. Alright, I'll just come over here to Drainer and grab my whip out of the stash unit, and I should be able to just, yeah, recolor it. Pretty interesting looking whip. It's like this blue chain looking thing now. And that should be storable. Yeah, I'm gonna get the shattered banner because that's pretty cheap and that can display in the Leagues Hall. I definitely want the Void ornament kit. This one seems pretty cool and it recolors all of the Void as well, like all the helms and all the pieces. Mystic ornament kit as well. I'm gonna get another variety ornament kit as well because that can be used on a rune crossbow and that's in a stash unit, so might as well make that cosmetic upgrade also. Here's what the Shattered Relics banner looks like too. Alright, let's go ahead and get the Void out, and as you can see here, there's spaces for each helm and the Shattered Relics Elite Void. Let's see what it looks like now. Yeah, this is pretty cool. That was definitely worth it. That's probably the best reward in my opinion. Alright, and the final thing for the Leagues room Let's put that banner on display there, and yeah. Oh, you can spin this Trailblazer globe too. Oh, never mind. They they tricked me. Who did this? Which Jmod did this? That's mean. That's vile and cruel. All right, so I'm just gonna grab a ring of visibility and come over to the shadow dungeon to get to this stash unit with a rune crossbow. And yeah, here's the rune crossbow. Oh, it's got a flame on it. That's pretty cool. I probably will never actually use this rune crossbow. I guess it'll just mainly just look cool whenever I do this clue step. Alright, let's see. We're at 7897k. Let's see how much this sets us back. That was like 230k, so that's actually pretty expensive. Nice to make these cosmetic storable upgrades. Okay, I really like the hat. That looks pretty cool. And the shoulders on the Mystic top look pretty cool as well. Yeah, I think that's about it for now. I'm not going to buy the cannon kit. Leagues was fun, but I guess it's time to get back to doing some UIM stuff. And there is level 92 crafting. I can make Zenite necklaces without boosting now, but I already have one, so shouldn't have to do that. But I am only one level away from being able to boost for a torture, and I'm really considering going for that. So maybe I'll do some more sand mining. The torture is just a straight upgrade to my fury, pretty much. Like, there's really nowhere I'd use a fury over a torture. Alright, I finished using up all of my buckets of sand, and it actually got me about 500k away from 93 crafting, so I've decided I'll just go ahead and finish that level because, like I said, that's the level I need to boost for an Amulet of Torture. And they already have all this giant seaweed with me anyway, so might as well. What? I was not recording! Oh my god, I got my second skilling pet. No way. I just got my second skilling pet. Am I recording correctly? I think so. Dude, I don't record most, like, long grinds because I know, like, nothing, like, recordable will happen for, like, a few hours, and then I just, like, get pets. Oh my god. Wait, what does it say? 2.895 million XP from sand mining. Dude, I am in shock right now. This is, like, what the hell? Oh my god. Holy shit. I guess UIM luck is real. I just don't know what to say. I am just actually so surprised right now. Hey, there's level 84 mining. I think I have enough sand now for 93 crafting. But by the way, I don't think I mentioned this earlier, but today actually happens to be St. Patrick's Day as well. So I guess the luck is on my side since I got this pet. Rip another 500k to ensure this pet, but of course that is 100% worth. Hey, there it is, level 93 crafting. That took long enough. Yeah, it took a little bit longer than I thought. That's a good stopping point for this video, I'd say. Yeah, I guess I'll probably do some demonics in the next video. And before I go, I guess I'll show my Hespori real quick. It's probably been a video or two since I've done that. Let's take a quick look. Oh, it's actually just on one page, because I had a few things in my looting bag. There's Hespori, and just had some extra herbs and potions in here. Yeah, anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and I hope I'll catch you next time.